Hello lovelies! I feel like it's about time we had a girl chat, so I'm just gonna have my coffee here. A while ago my brother posted a video about me losing my virginity in a hotel room. First off, I just need to say that this did not happen, but once upon a time I did in fact lose my virginity. Just like you have, or you will do someday, probably. I really hope. Having sex for the first time is exciting because you're finally able to explore a new part of your body that you've probably never explored before, which is thrilling and probably rather fascinating. But it can also be nerve-wracking because all of a sudden you've got this other person all up in your grill while you're trying to explore this new part of your body that can suddenly feel stuff. And of course there are all those feelings, both physical and emotional, that you have to deal with. Oh! You're all up in my face and I feel vulnerable and uncomfortable. So let's just say that your first time can be rather overwhelming. Okay, I'm glad I got that out of the way, now onto the fun stuff. So I've come up with 5 golden rules for having sex for the first time. First and foremost, protection. Okay, so I didn't have a banana, but I thought a pear would work just as well. When I first decided that I was going to be having sex, I spoke to my mum about it. And then the two of us went to the doctor and we spoke to the doctor about contraceptives. But I know it's not as easy for everybody to just talk to somebody else about, you know, wanting to have sex and, you know, biological body-ish things that just, ugh. So, you know, there's always the Google machine, but navigate away if you land on porn, because protection at this point is a little more important than porn, trust me. But what makes this stuff so much easier is if you actually know the person you're about to sleep with. Like, really know the person. Know their middle name and who their brothers and sisters are. I'm dead serious. Having sex with somebody you know and love is like eating a decadent piece of cheesecake, as opposed to having sex with somebody you hardly know, which is like eating a stale rice cake. Trust me, cheesecake is way better. Rule number 3. What I mean by this is that you, yourself, not your partner, not anybody else, you actually want to be having sex. Because if you don't feel comfortable and your relationship is meant to be, then your partner will stick by you regardless. If having sex before you're in a committed marriage is against your religious or moral values, then I urge you to refer back to my previous rule. I kind of see it similarly to when I bought this bottle of wine for my boyfriend last Valentine's Day, and I said that we can only drink it next Valentine's Day when we're together. I think there's something special in that because next Valentine's Day when we do open it, it's going to be really exciting instead of drinking it, you know, 3 days later, which would just be spoiling what we value and are excited about. Moving on to rule number 5. There is no exact time when you can tell that you're emotionally ready. Even if you massage your mind and you try to be in tune with it, you will not know whether or not you're emotionally ready. Unfortunately, there really is no easy way to measure whether or not you are ready to have sex. But I think the closest examples are similarly to when you are suddenly able to jump out of an airplane and go skydiving. When you actually want to do it. Your parachute has all the safety precautions and you stand there and you're like, cool, I'm confident, I'm gonna do this, I'm excited, and you jump. It's kind of like that. So if you don't feel like you want to jump and you feel like there's just something holding you back, then God, don't jump. I think what it all boils down to is that sex can be a magical thing when you do it right and with somebody that you love. So, you know, why settle for anything less than the best kind of sex for somebody as special as yourself?